Libra, suns, moons, and risings. My name is Zayleigh and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to see the kind of energy and the messages that I can deliver to you for the month of September 2022. And we're just going to be using the tarot today. I just want to say, please excuse the wind. I'm super grateful for the wind today because it's been really smoky in my area and it is the one day that I can see the blue sky. So it's actually quite a blessing. And I really needed to get this done because it's been so smoky. I haven't been able to record a lot. If you're joining me, thank you so much, and I hope that you find some type of good message in here. And yeah, let's get started. So I laid out all your cards, and the first card that we got is the Ten of Wands. So this is showing me that maybe you guys have been going through a lot. You guys have been maybe a little bit stressed out, a little bit burned out. You've been dealing with a lot of things because you have a lot of things on your plate. There's a sense of being kind of overwhelmed and overburdened with the responsibilities. And there is the Tower card after, and I know we see the Tower card and we're like, oh my God. But the Tower card, it can be looked at also in a very positive way. Everything is about how we look at situations. So when we see the Tower card show up, this is, and it came out with the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like the things that maybe you have been clinging to, you have to allow those to kind of be let go of. Sorry, there was a bee. We've had bees all day today. Everyone's going to be real busy in September. So with this Tower and the Four of Pentacles, it's like there is you guys are really being asked to kind of let go of the things that you've been clinging on to. Jeez, that was like, every time I say that, a bee comes in. So that's a really big message. It's going to be broken down in some way. So maybe you feel like, oh my God, I can't take this anymore. I have to make some changes. Because the Four of Pentacles is like, really clinging energy. That's why you see him and he's just holding on to that pentacle, like, but he's all by himself. There's no one else around him. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of whatever he has, he's alone. So we have to, I feel like this is just a message for you to kind of, the things that crumble and the things that fall out of your life in the month of September, it's for your highest and greatest good. And I know that these situations could be really, really challenging. I've had so many Tower moments in my life. I think we all have. And look, we're still here because if we learn to kind of surrender and we grow from situations, then they don't continue to just keep on, like the universe doesn't keep knocking you down. But it's like, are you learning from it? Are you willing to learn from the things when you lose everything? Do you learn from that, or do you sit there and wallow in pity? You got to kind of, it's all about how you look at things. So with the High Priestess and the Five of Swords is that you're being asked to really take a look at your own mind. Using this is always a hidden, it's the number 2, which is representing the moon as well. It's not the moon in tarot, but it's the feminine energy. It's representing the moon and the number 2. And this is like you really taking a look at the things that you're believing in your own mind. And sometimes this message comes out. It's not often, but when we need to hear it, we need to hear it. So are you allowing the things to kind of control your life, and you're just like, and then getting wrapped up in your mind about the same things every day, and then you're like, why does this keep happening to me? Well, that's because you got to take a look at the things that you're thinking about. It's really crazy that we physically manifest here on Earth, and as I'm talking about this, the wind is really, really picking up. I just don't want my cards to blow away. But that we manifest and we create things in our physical reality based off of our own mind. So that is when you really realize that and you understand it and you believe it, and then you start using your mind in a positive way, can really make some really, really big shifts. So with this Hangman card, this is definitely a time to kind of surrender. Allow the things to fall, allow it to be let go of, and just keep on moving forward, because we're walking away with this Eight of Cups to the Star. We're walking away and you're starting to heal from the things that have really kept you held back in the past. And that's beautiful, because with the Star is one of my favorite cards in the whole tarot deck. It's such a beautiful energy of, you know, even as you look at this, like this guy or gal or he, she, they, whatever, is walking towards the Star. So this is you guys. You're on your own journey. You're on your journey of life, and everybody is going through something right now. Let me tell you that. I don't even need to do these readings. I could just look at my own life. I can look at all of my friends and all of my family. Everybody's going through something. And even though sometimes we show up because we need to get things done and we need to, you know, be able to live as a human and support ourselves in the world, we don't really know underneath everything that people are going through. So with this Star card here, it's you guys are walking in a direction of really healing the things that you need to heal. And I feel like that particularly is tied to things emotionally and to mentally. So mentally and emotionally. When we see the cups there and we see the Five of Swords before, that is really like, when I see the Five of Swords show up, there's a very big aspect of self-sabotaging. You're in a space where you're like, oh man, you know, it's never going to get better. Well, if you say it's never going to get better, it's not going to get better for a long time. I'll tell you that, because you're telling the universe that. So be careful of what you tell the universe. With the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups, I'm seeing that there could be communication or maybe new friendships. Maybe you guys meet some new people this month, or you reconnect with people, or you're celebrating something. I know we're kind of nearing the end of summertime, but there could be like some gatherings that you go to, some events where I feel like that will be good for you guys. When I look at your energy and see kind of what you're going through, I feel like it will be good for you guys to connect with other people in some way. And maybe even some of you guys will even join like support groups where you feel like you can actually talk about the things that you're going through open and honestly, and not just showing up and being like, oh, everything's fine, you know. And maybe that's the type of connections that would help you right now. With this Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you guys are in a place, I don't see financially any type of worry or anything financially showing up where you're gonna have hardships with your finances. So that's a good thing. It's not like it's showing a huge increase, but I feel like the things that you're working on now in time are going to give you the Nine of Pentacles, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you're moving towards that. So keep working on whatever you're working on. Keep going through the things that you're going through, because eventually you're going to be in a place where you are, regardless if you're with someone else or not, like you're independently gaining your own abundance, and you're happy and confident. If it doesn't have to do with money, say money isn't even a thing on your mind, but you're in a place where you feel very confident and very secure within yourself. And with this, I do want to say there's a couple, I had this in the, Gemini reading. Just be aware of the offers that people are giving to you, okay? And I don't know why this is showing up. It didn't show up for anybody else but you guys in Gemini. People that are kind of, that have hurt you before, that have been in and out of your life, that have, you know, you've had unhealthy attachments to. There could possibly be, and I never give readings like this. It's so funny. I was just talking about it with Gemini. I was like, I don't usually give readings like this, I swear. But when I see things like this, I'm going to talk about it, because I'm going to just be honest with you guys. That if there's people that are coming in, or maybe from your past, or from just you meeting new people, and you're getting like, say you meet someone new and they're very similar to your ex-boyfriend that treated you like garbage. You're going to want to stay away from that person. You know, you're going to want to use your intuition and be like, wait, that's not really the type of person that I want to be around, because I don't want to go through the same cycle like all over again. All right. So, and it doesn't even have to be like someone that treated you like garbage, but maybe you had a really unhealthy relationship with that person. Maybe that person, you know, you got hurt really bad in your past. The Knight of Wands is very fast, so they'll be willing to say whatever and do whatever they can to kind of get you in there. You know what I mean? To kind of see like, oh, okay, how far can I get with this person? And how can I manipulate them? Not all Knight of Wands, I'm saying, but when we have the Three of Swords reversed there next to it, I wouldn't really call that a positive thing. If it had a positive energy, if it had a positive card, then I would be like, hey, this person's really offering you some stability, some support. I'm not seeing that in either one of these. And this is the Page of Cups. It's very immature energy. And this is the Devil card, which it represents addictions, attachments, codependency, things like that. So just be aware of the type of offers that you have coming in, whether it be romantically, whether it be friendships, whether it be work opportunity, it doesn't matter. It's going to be different for everybody. Ending your reading, we have the Judgment card. So I feel at the end of this month, this is a really, really big month for you guys, because we're ending it with the Judgment card. We started with the Ten of Wands, you know, a lot of things going on, a lot of responsibilities. And then the Judgment card, I feel like you guys are going to have some really, really big realizations about some things. So you'll have realizations about maybe what you want, about where you're at right now, about the people around you, about the things you're focusing on. I feel that when you have those realizations, it's going to happen at the perfect timing. You know, it's going to, like, how do I say this? I'm like, this is the energy of like, I'm going to get actually one more card for the Judgment card. We have the Two of Wands. So maybe if you guys have been in a place where you're really kind of looking at two different things, you are having a maybe an epiphany, or something happens where it really catalyzes you and it pushes you to go in a certain direction. And that's going to be, it's really going to be up to you guys. It's up to you. It's your life. This is a general reading. So it's kind of like I see it as being a really positive thing. It's just, I know from my own experience, I know Tower moments and Judgment card, like Judgment energy, it's not always the easiest to go through. But you know, you are on this journey, you're here, you've made it this far, so never doubt your own will and your own strength within you, okay? That's kind of all I have to say about this. I know that sometimes we go through difficult situations and we don't always know why in that moment, but usually in the future, at some time, there'll be information or some realization about why you went through certain things that you went through. I don't know why I felt called to say that, but that's just something that's been really, really huge in my life, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm sending you so much love, beautiful Libras, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Have a beautiful month and keep your head up. Bye!